Hey gorgeous, I'm Lauren Joyce, sex, love, and relationship coach for women and founder of The Magnetic Woman. So I know it can be a struggle to constantly go on first dates in your search for love. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how to master a first date so you're guaranteed to be asked out for a second date. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what to do before, during, and after a date. So not only you feel confident when you're on the date, you have a great time, and he wants to see you again. And make sure to stay tuned till the end of the video where I tell you how to instantly become a magnetic woman. Let's dive right in. So in this world of online dating, it can feel like you're on an endless amount of first dates, trying to weed through and find a person that you want to spend more quality time with. And it can become frustrating, daunting, exhausting, and make you want to give up on your search for love. But before you do that, I want to try and make your first date experience so much easier, much more enjoyable, and a heck of a lot of fun for you and the guy that you're with. So step number one, creating a pre-date ritual. Now the reason why this is important is because you want to show up as the most radiant, authentic version of yourself. So the first thing that you want to do is make sure when you're coordinating a day and a time and a place with your date that you're very clear on your desires. So for example, if he suggests a time that would have you rushing after work, you're not going to want to do that. Make sure you give yourself enough time to get ready for the date, to transition from your work day or whatever else you have going on into the date. Also, you want to make sure that you set him up for success by telling him what it is you want to do, where you want to go, places you like to eat, cuisine that you enjoy. This makes him picking a restaurant or an activity so much easier for the both of you because then you're excited to be on the date and he already feels like he's winning because he's giving you something that you want. So as part of the pre-date ritual, what I encourage all of my clients to do is to really take time getting ready, but to do it with the focus being on what makes you feel good, feel beautiful, and feel sexy. So me personally, when I would get ready for first dates, I would light candles and play music. I would pick out my outfit and I would make sure that it was something that made me feel amazing and confident. I wasn't worried about what the guy was going to think because the fact of the matter is, if you show up feeling amazing, feeling confident in what you're wearing and feeling beautiful, that's what he's going to see. You're going to radiate from the inside out. So during this pre-date ritual, make sure to incorporate all of your sensations, light candles, play music, maybe take a nice smelling bath. All of this is to help you feel more in your body, more beautiful, and more sexy. And again, make sure you have enough time to get ready. Now, if you're not into makeup or doing your hair, that's okay. But just really take time to center yourself and get yourself into your body before you arrive on the date. Great, now you're on the date. Here are the 3 important things to pay attention to. 1, you want to make sure that you stay in your body. What does this mean? When we're on first dates, we can get so nervous. We can go into our heads. We can be thinking about the next question to ask or how we're going to answer something. So what you want to do to stay in your body and in your feminine essence is bring your attention and your focus back to your body. So if you find yourself moving up into your head, something as simple as putting your hand on your leg and just feeling the sensation of your hand on your thigh will bring you from your head to your body and back into the present moment. Number 2 is to remember he's nervous too. So ask him questions about himself. Lean back and give him the space to answer them. And number 3, be the most authentic version of yourself. So if you're quick and witty like I am, make sure that you allow that to be expressed on a date. All too often when we go on first dates or when we first meet people, we can try and act like something that we're not, or we try to be something that we read men find attractive. But the truth is, you want to attract in a man who wants to be with you because of who you are. So again, I'm very sarcastic and I'm witty, and I allow that to come out on a first date. Or I'm also very intelligent, so I'll ask questions and engage in conversation where that is allowed to be expressed as well. If you're more quiet and reserved, that's okay too, but allow yourself to be as authentic and as real as possible. And again, remember part number 2, he's nervous too, so ask him questions about himself. Ask him his opinion, and here's the important bonus tip here. Lean back and give him the space to answer. Great, you've made it through the date. So what do you do to ensure that you get a second date? Well, you want to make sure that the man feels really successful. If the date went well and you really want to see him again, make sure that's clear, and not just in your body language or your eye contact. Men need you to be very direct. Here's something you may not know about men. They're just like us in the sense that they don't want to be rejected. And it can feel like a big ask to just put themselves out there, ask you on a second date, and not be sure if you're going to say yes or if you're going to say no. And at the end of the day, men, when they're on a date with you, they want you to be happy. They want to make sure that you've had a good time. They want to have a good time as well. So if you feel like there was a connection and you feel like the date went well, if he hasn't asked you on a second date yet, prompt him and say, hey, I've had an amazing time. I would love to see you again, right? Tell him things that you specifically liked about the date. I love that you picked this restaurant, and tell him why. Tell him how it made you feel. I love that you chose this restaurant. It had such delicious food. I had such an amazing time. I had so much fun. Wow, I really loved when you opened the door for me. It made me really feel like a woman and taken care of. This is going to make him feel successful, and it's going to make him want to see you again because he knows he can make you happy, and he knows that the two of you can have a good time together. Now, after the date, make sure to send a text thanking him again, and again, if you want to see him again, dropping a line like, I'd love to see you again. Can't wait till the next time we get together. And then leave it at that. Let him take up the energy and start to pursue you. So when you follow these 3 steps, the pre-date ritual, staying present and being your authentic self on the date, and then making sure that he's aware that you had a really great time, it's going to make you feel so much more comfortable dating. It's going to make sure you have a great time on the date, and it's going to really encourage him to ask you out again. Now, if you want to know how to instantly become a magnetic woman, make sure to click the link in the information below. And I give you 5 steps to become the magnetic woman that's already inside of you, how to unleash her. And you'll get instant access. It's a free download. So just click the link in the info below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And if you want to make sure that you get access to all of my videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you in the next video.